Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Thursday, May 15th, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar showed broad weakness against major currencies. The greenback fell notably against the yen, dropping 1.11 points to 145.63. Against European currencies, the dollar declined marginally versus both the euro and sterling. Despite recent daily declines, the dollar has shown some resilience this month. The euro pair is up 1.26% month to date, while the Swiss franc pair has gained 1.19%. However, year-to-date performance remains negative across these major pairs. Asian currencies showed mixed movement against the dollar. The yuan and Singapore dollar both strengthened against the greenback, while the rupee weakened slightly. The kiwi fell 0.46% versus the dollar. Looking at returns, the yuan pair shows particular weakness, with a 0.88% decline this month. The New Zealand dollar pair has demonstrated higher volatility, gaining nearly 1% this week after breaking out of a 3-day consolidation period.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Switzerland leads with a 2% gain to 54.2, showing a very strong upward trend. Denmark and Indonesia both display strong momentum, rising 1.7% and 1.6% respectively. Australia broke out from recent consolidation, climbing 1.5%. In terms of returns, Indonesia shows impressive weekly gains of 4.9%, while India follows with a 4.5% weekly return. Denmark leads month-to-date performance at 3.5%. Year-to-date, Switzerland stands out with a substantial 17.5% return. Among declining markets, China fell the most, down 1.8% to 54.57, despite maintaining a very strong positive trend. Turkey dropped 1.7%, showing mixed negative momentum. Philippines declined 1.3%, marking its second consecutive down day. Despite today's declines, China has gained 5.6% month-to-date, while Turkey is up 4% for the month. Year-to-date performance varies significantly, with Brazil up 24.4%, while Thailand shows an 8.3% decline.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures led metals higher, closing at 3,243.80, up 55.50, amid very strong downward volatility. Palladium futures displayed a very strong positive trend, while aluminum futures showed strong upward volatility for 4 days. Year-to-date returns show gold futures leading with a gain of 22.8%, while copper futures follows at 16.3%. Aluminum shows the strongest week-to-date performance, up 4.9%. Energy futures declined broadly. Natural gas futures led losses, falling 3.6% to 3.37. Brent crude and crude oil futures both declined 2.3%, marking their second consecutive down day. Monthly returns show heating oil futures leading with an 8.3% gain. Natural gas has struggled this week, down 10%, while year-to-date, Brent crude and crude oil both show losses exceeding 14%. Class 2, milk futures surged 4.5% with strong upward volatility. Lean hogs gained 1.9% amid a very strong positive trend. Feeder cattle broke down after 3 flat days, falling 1.3%. Lean hogs leads year-to-date returns at 23.9%. Feeder cattle and live cattle both show solid gains of 12.4% and 10% respectively. Class 2, iMilk, remains down 4.9% for the year. Rough rice futures broke upward from consolidation, gaining 2.2%. Soybean futures dropped 2.2%. Wheat rose 1%, marking its third consecutive positive close despite a very strong negative trend. Month to date, corn futures shows the largest decline at 5.7%. Wheat leads this week with a 2.9% gain. Soybeans remain positive year to date, up 4.2%, while rough rice is down 8.4%. Soft commodities showed mixed performance today, with notable moves in several markets. Cocoa surged 6.5% to 10,567, showing very strong upward volatility. Coffee futures gained 2.5% to 374.10, while sugar declined 2.2% amid a strong negative trend. Looking at weekly performance, orange juice and cocoa both posted strong gains of approximately 15–17%. However, year-to-date returns show significant divergence, with coffee up 17%, while orange juice has declined 45%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew. Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.